So if you don't know, I ran into the boy, Status Coup News. And me and him, we was rapping. And I'm going to show
Very
y'all.
well funded. So he
From the
has had
beginning
a
all the
flood
way.
of money coming to him, including Republicans. I agree with a lot of communities like Buffalo.
Y'all ready? Y'all ready for this? We just go. Oh shit, I'm calling my house. Oopsies. Yeah, he's underground. Anyway, so we're going to start from the beginning, and I'm going to show y'all at least a little bit of what we was talking about and maybe expand on things, and from there, like, we'll do what we got to do. I'm not going to try to go through the whole conversation because I do feel like I need to lay down. But I feel like it's wrong for me to hype up this entire story about how we got to this point in my life and then not show you the point in my life.
Buffalo, not so different than Cleveland. It's about 2.5 hours from Cleveland. It's a working class city, but it's not exactly a hippy dippy progressive city. They don't particularly. They might agree with more social services. They might agree with modest tax increases. They don't like the. You're nodding your head. You want to come on? Come on in. Yeah, we're live.
You hear me? Oh, jeez, we're live.
You were not in your head, so I wanted to have you on. So I was just telling. What's your name?
I was so geared. Bro, look at my smile. Look at my attitude change as soon as I start talking about this. This should have been like a highlight, and I shouldn't be talking about this forever, bro. I was so ready. I was like, yes, this is the moment for me to prove that I'm not full of fucking shit when I talk on the internet. Marquise,
Jordan. So I was just telling.
Still called me Marcus. I'll give him
the
that.
audience.
Okay.
A lot of people in communities like this maybe agree with India Walton on certain things, but they get spooked by the word socialism, defund the police, all these things.
Absolutely.
So to me, I mean, it looks like she's going to lose. It looks like the mayor was very successful in focusing on socialism and defund, and basically distracting from the fact that this is a really poor city and he's been the mayor this whole time.
Yes, and that is one of the key things. So I actually am a political commentator. Okay. So like that's one of the things that I noticed the most about what we witness when it comes to progressive. You hear me? I was a former mayoral candidate. I was for a couple minutes. Races is that I feel like we try to put our best foot forward, and we got to realize that we're not playing a game with people who put their best foot forward. They bars, fucking bars, bro. I was minute one. I was spitting. Know how to undermine the good values that we have to spin a different message. I hate to say it, but I feel like progressives always lack in that. They have the heart, I want to change the city, but you don't have the ethics to play the game that the other side is playing. It's easy for me to bash you down because people don't understand it. I feel like we should come out and be more understanding towards people. And like, look, I understand that like voting, I just did a bunch of canvassing for India earlier today. And a lot of people said, oh, I'm not voting because voting doesn't change anything. I think more candidates that are progressive, who follow the socialist mode, who want to represent the socialist ideals, to share like capitalism has failed you and I think this would be a better system for you, you have to tell them why. And I noticed that, like, as you were saying, that's why I was nodding my head, because you were saying that, like, people probably agree with you on everything, but you're not giving them a reason to say that would be a better place for us to be in. Right. You're giving them, like, the accolade that I can change things. We've heard people can change things. And just in the comments, it's like, this guy gets it. Smash that. Everybody, yo, it was so beautiful. All the time. And that's like a change. Yes, it was. Say, Obama ran on change. Like, but where was the change?
Well, can I also mention...
Woo!
You're a commentator. I'd love to know what you think. There's something I think is missing, and that's not literally punching them in the face with their corruption.
Yeah!
I mean, Byron Brown is corrupt.
I said that.
If you're not from Buffalo, let me just explain it. This man has been in here for 16 years. There's been multiple investigations of his administration. He was politically in bed with Cuomo. $1 billion came into Buffalo that was supposed to go towards, investing and working people and things like that. Somehow a lot of the money went to Byron Brown's donors. I saw India Walton kind of sort of mention that he's corrupt, but for non-voters like that, yeah, you're going to need something to make you think someone's different. But why not call your opponent what they are? And why not explain the reason you don't have a working sewer system, the reason you don't have transportation services, the reason you can't drive in the street because your tires will go flat, is because this man or woman is selling you out.
It's just, yeah, that's it. And I feel like progressives try to play take the high road.
I'm the nice guy.
We could go all the way from Joe Biden all the way down. It's always the high road. Like, we will never stoop to their level. But like, that's why these right wing.
They will.
Yeah, right. They will. That's why they get.
I was about to say, like, that's why these right wingers like get so far, because you let them slip in, and then they know how to tighten their grasp. You still try to play the even odds game, like, oh my God, you know, Republicans are saying all this. Well, we could offer you a better thing, but y'all not doing nothing different. That's why I hate, and that's why this person came into the chat and they were like, are you a leftist? Are you a Marxist or a socialist? And I'm like, I'm a leftist. Because no matter what political ideology I sign on to in this weird fucking country, y'all don't understand the full grasp of trying to take 370 million people and tell them, you live like this now. Of course you're going to hear, socialism's bad, communism's bad, because that's all they've ever been exposed to. Don't label these things as this if you don't have the defense to be able to back up why you are in that position as you are, to be even advocating for those things. Why do you want them? Isn't life good? Aren't you like a politician? Don't you get money and donors and all that? Why would I believe that you want to give something to me when all you're asking for is a donation or taking something from me? You're literally causing the same cycle to repeat itself, where people get pushed to the right because the Democrats said, oh, we got this, we're going to do it, it's going to be beautiful, and then nothing changes. Then the Republicans come in, shit gets worse, then the Democrats come in, oh, we got to fix up their mess. Repeat, rewind. Like, you wonder why people are so disillusioned and why Democrats took such a heavy-ass loss. It's not because there's no fuel. You had a target, and you should have could have beat that target into the fucking ground. Donald Trump left, shit got better, right? Okay, let's remap this. Look at all the judges that Donald Trump put in the lower courts. Look at all the Trump-endorsed people here. If he was bad, imagine how bad his reach was. That everywhere he was near, it was super fucked up. So the places that he can't get his hands on got to be at least a little fucked up, right? Play that low road with them. Tell them, yo, this here, this, that. You don't got clean water? It's because of that guy. You want clean water? Vote me in. I don't even give a fuck if you vote me in. Vote in one of my peoples. We just vote somebody who's going to get you clean fucking water. No, you don't want to take that route. No. You want to play the political game. Fuck you. Because it don't matter. Because you can't convince people one way. Oh, you hear me getting hyped now. You can't convince people one way or another to, oh my God, I was going to spit. If she hadn't cut us off, bro, I had this all like on the top.
Money. That's why they get the, oh, you're going to snake them? You know, that can help us in the long run.
You got the drip out there. You
make
feel
the
me?
community feel like you're investing in them.
The Black Lives Matter hat on, cat, bro.
I'm going to lose out. I was just saying this earlier. Like, I don't know this campaign as deeply as I do, but like I know it from the other side of it, like the online side of it. It's all of us trying to somehow make sense of everything that a person tells us. This is wrong and this is how it can be fixed. No, this is in your power. It's wrong because you voted in this guy who's really horrible. Like, that's the honest truth. And I'm here because I want to fix everything and then I want to leave. I'm gonna just go vacation in Canada and I'm out. Like, be honest with people.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Carl Palladino, who's about as Trumpy and racist as they come, in 2017, I mean, I'm not an Obama fan, but whatever, he did call for Obama and Michelle Obama to die just a few years ago. I mean, the current mayor is accepting money from him, and I think Obama's fairly popular in Buffalo, so why weren't you making that part of your campaign? I mean, the bottom line is, a lot of people will look at this and say, well, Jordan, no, she should have ran more scorched earth. She should have embraced that she's a socialist. No, why? People don't know because the local media is terrible. I mean, I came outside because I can't be next to these people. And I've seen it all over the country. They're not going to inform the people of this corruption. They just make it seem like, oh, it's normal that they take money from all these developers and this and that.
Like, we don't call these things out. There's an imbalance in not only the power of like you and your job provider, but there's a power imbalance between you and literally what you can say about like anything that's going on. Make that more obvious. Like, I'm not telling you that you should vote for me because I'm going to improve things. I'm telling you that the reason why your life is so like crappy is because the person that you voted in, not thinking about it, has been ruining your quality of life. Let's talk about the things that actually like matter. And yes, I understand, you know, you don't want to go for an attack campaign, you know, tit for tat, but it's like, look at, I've never been to Buffalo before today. And I look around the city, I thought I was going to see like a grand thing. And it's like people are hurting. This feels like Cleveland to me. This feels like Chicago to me. You know, I saw a couple of people that I didn't even know recognized me from the internet. And they were like, you still got to stay safe around here. There's no way we could. Like, why is that?
It's a tale of two cities. I've been to Flint many times, Detroit, Cleveland.
And I didn't know he covered all of that, so I was nodding my head, and then I looked him up, and I was like, "Oh shit, yeah, you were kind of the guy who wrote the Vice News article that kind of like really broke the Flint, Michigan case out." Like, oh shit,
And you go
this
downtown,
man really
it's wonderful.
here with it.
A renaissance, right? Buffalo's coming back. Drive 15 minutes down the road. I mean, some of these parts look like Fallujah.
Sir, we just went through. I think it was a part that like burned down. Like, focus on that. Like, we could have affordable housing here. I'm not telling you we should give affordable housing. These specific addresses are where we're going to focus on this project. This is how much it costs. If the other guy gets elected, you are not getting that. Make people feel like their vote changes something, as opposed to like, I could be the one to invoke change. No, you want like this, then you have to vote this way.
And what do people like India Walton do about defund the police and socialism? Because this has been the two things I've seen over the last 2 years.
And it goes on from there. I will do a more in-depth coverage of this if you're watching this on YouTube. I will do a more in-depth coverage of this in another segment. I will just continue from there. I do feel tired, so I'm going to end it here. If you liked what you saw, please do me a favor. Like, subscribe, go over to Status Coup News, throw them a couple. We're a small community, but like just throw a little couple names in there, you know, at least hit 1 or 2 subs. Make them feel like it was at least worth it to have me on the show, you know, feel that. But yeah, hit that like, hit that subscribe. We hurting. We almost at 300. I think we're almost to 400 followers on Twitch, which is 100 over the entire goal I had set for the year. So it's really crazy that we're closing out like this. I appreciate y'all saying you love the energy. What was I saying? What was I going to say? It's been 1 year of the paradigm shift. So tomorrow, I will guys keep you updated, but I'm going to do a little celebration, a little gaming thing, go back to the original games that we was playing for the day. It's been 1 year of us being here, and I wish you would come along for the ride because we got a lot. We got nothing but time, baby. Nothing but time.